1. Constitution, Why and How. Introduction. This chapter introduces the working of the Indian Constitution. It highlights the importance of understanding the structure of the government and the principles binding its institutions. Key learning points include: what a constitution means. The role of a constitution in society. Allocation of power in society by the constitution. The making of the Indian Constitution. Why do we need a constitution? A constitution is necessary for coordination and assurance within a society. It provides a set of basic rules that allow for minimal coordination among members of a society. Without these rules, individuals would feel insecure due to the uncertainty of others' actions. The first function of a constitution is to provide basic rules for coordination and assurance. Specification of decision-making powers. A constitution defines the basic allocation of power in a society, specifying who gets to decide what the laws will be. In a democratic constitution, the people usually get to decide through representatives. The second function of a constitution is to specify who has the power to make decisions, thus constituting the government. Limitations on the powers of government. A constitution sets limits on what a government can impose on its citizens, ensuring fundamental rights are protected. Fundamental rights are protected from government violation, except in times of national emergency. The third function of a constitution is to set limits on government power, protecting citizens' rights. Aspirations and goals of society. Modern constitutions, including the Indian Constitution, also provide an enabling framework for the government to achieve societal goals. The Indian Constitution aspires to overcome inequalities and promote welfare, enabling the government to take positive measures. The fourth function of a constitution is to enable the government to fulfill societal aspirations and create a just society. Fundamental identity of a people. A constitution expresses the fundamental identity of a people, forming a collective entity through agreed norms. It sets authoritative constraints and defines fundamental values, providing a moral and political identity. Constitutions around the world share common values but differ in how they embody national identities and regional relationships. The authority of a constitution. A constitution's effectiveness depends on mode of promulgation, how it was crafted, and the authority of its framers. Substantive provisions, ensuring everyone in society has a reason to go along with its provisions. Balanced institutional design, preventing any single group from subverting the Constitution through checks and balances. The Indian Constitution's authority is derived from its democratic deliberation, public reason, and consensus during its framing. How was the Indian Constitution made? Formally created by the Constituent Assembly elected for undivided India, reassembled for divided India. The Assembly was representative, including members from various communities and political parties. The principle of deliberation ensured that all members deliberated with the nation's interests in mind. The Constitution drew upon the nationalist movement's principles, as encapsulated in the Objective Resolution moved by Nehru in 1946. Institutional arrangements. The Constitution ensures a balanced arrangement of government institutions, executive, legislature, and judiciary. It adopts a parliamentary form and a federal arrangement, distributing power between states and the central government. The framers borrowed and adapted provisions from other constitutions to suit Indian conditions.